Everyone, it's Simplicity and welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be checking out the Fields of Mistria update for the first time. Now, I have played this on my channel before. It has been, oh goodness, a while. Like, I probably haven't opened this since like maybe September, October. So it's been a while. So I was like, okay, for me to be able to kind of experience this as it is, I kind of felt like I needed to start a new save, and that is exactly what we are doing. So it doesn't look like the clothing options are all too different from what I can tell for whenever you start off, which is fine because you still get to have a super cute outfit. I don't think I need either of those. Okay. My name is Lisa. Pronouns, ooh, I think they added more. But she, her. Okay, I need fall. I know fall 16. Miss Grove. I think I want to keep Sweet Pea Ranch. That's what it was the last time, and I think that'd be good now. I'm not set on this eye color. Because, like, my eyes are, like, a blue-gray, and in some lighting, they're green. I don't like the gray, though. Maybe I'll go, like, this gray-green. Okay, because, like, my eyes are green in some lights, so it's not like it's a whole lot, but I'm going to skip some of these cutscenes just because I've done them on my channel before. Hello, you must be Lisa. I'm Celine. Yes, yes. Okay. So, starting off, we have 6 seeds in total, so let's go ahead and do this. Like that, and then I'll put the tulips up here, turnips down here, and then I can water all of these very quickly. But I hope you're all doing well. I woke up this morning and was like, okay, I'm kind of in the mood for Fields of Mistria, so that's what we're doing, and it's been a while. So we did just get some fiber. I had to go in and change up my settings because I felt like I was using the wrong button for tools. So I just quickly changed that up, but there we go. We can collect some fiber. I don't have tools for anything else right now, though. But I think we're going to go ahead and head on up into the town. Alright. So I always forget how quick you move in this game. Okay, so I don't currently have any quests. That's fine. I want this flower. I think I'm going to have to change that key. I put it at Z, but I don't think that's going to be the right key for me to use. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. But we do have a diving spot, so I'm going to come over here and do this. And all we got was a piece of fiber. I could go ahead and dive into that pile of fish too, but I'm not going to. But I just want to take a look around, see what I can resource, and go from there. But did they make this character thing quicker than before? Okay, let's talk to Baylor. Okay. I know I can't afford anything in here, but I like to look. It doesn't look like there's anything of interest in there anyways, so that works out. Hello, Celine. I didn't notice her over here. Am I settled in yet? No, I would say I'm not, considering I'm here on the first day. Okay. Hello, Adeline. So this is whenever we get introduced to the request board. And this honestly might be one of my favorite parts of this game. I don't know, I find a lot of joy doing these. So this one, we just have to introduce ourselves to everybody, and that's pretty easy. So we probably won't get to any of the new stuff in this video, which is totally fine. I don't know, I kind of wanted to do this and film at the same time, and I was like, I'm going to because why not? So also, just as a small heads up, I am currently fighting off a cold. So if you can hear that in my voice, I apologize, but there's not much I can do, unfortunately. I knew that it was coming. So, yeah, I don't know. There's not a whole lot that I can do, but don't mind me. I'm just breaking into people's houses to come and say hello. So this is Nora. Broken Bridge, I think I can help. Do. Okay. And was there anybody in here? Doesn't appear to be. Alright. So we'll go ahead and head on out. Okay. So this is what the map looks like. All the little gray specks of people that we have not met yet. So I'm gonna head over here. And we have Lena. If it will let me talk to her. There we go. And I think it looked like Lena was the only one in here. But that's fine because it's not that hard to find people in this game at least. So we should be okay that way. And then we have Josephine over here. You know, despite the fact that I haven't played this in a while, I'm still pretty good at remembering names. So we have Maple, Luke, Adele, and Hemlock over here. So it's a good mix of people. Come over here to talk to Hemlock. And then we'll say hi to Dell. So Dell is... I can't think of a name off the top of my head. I'm like, oh, I remember names. And now it's completely gone. Hi, Elias. What about crafting? Fences and furniture. Okay. Looks like we have 4 people and Dozy left. So, oh, Celine, that's who I wanted. Dell is Celine's little sister. It's nice to meet you, Valen. Normally I would call you Doc, but we'll just go with Valen for now. Let's go this way. Let's go meet everybody's favorite. So we'll pop up in here. So I'll come and say hi to Dozy first, because he is a precious boy. And then we'll walk over here to Juniper, and everybody loves her. And, like, don't get me wrong, she is pretty attractive. But I think, for me in this game, I think it was March. I kind of like the, like, secluded bad boy, doesn't care about anybody type when it comes to these games. Or, like, kind of like the emo guys. So here's March. Charming. Okay. And then we have Ulrich over here. I don't know if there's still a bunch of discourse or not about the fact that Ulrich is not romanceable, but there was for quite some time. But, like, I haven't fully been following this all too long. How many do we have left? 1, 2, 4. 4 is not bad. Okay, so we'll head over this way. The one thing I like about this game is that I can jump. I wish I had a bug net. But I'm gonna come over here and jump and get this. We have some clay, which I can donate to the museum. Alright, so let's head up here first. Come say hi to Landon. There we go. And now we have to go down by the water, and I already know who that's going to be. It'll end up being Elsie. I feel like she is down there quite a bit, which I actually kind of love, I'm not gonna lie. So we'll go ahead and head down. Also, just as a heads up, I've got some, like, blackbirds outside of my window currently. They're quite loud and they're singing a song. I don't know if you can hear them or not, but if you can, I apologize. Hopefully it's not, like, too annoying, but here's Elsie. And I'll just collect everything that I can down here. We've got some blueberries that I don't think I have the space for, so I'll have to leave. I guess I could eat the soup. There we go. So now we've got some blueberries. And I don't have anything that I can get the artifact spots. I wish that I could. Because I'm pretty sure, yeah, hoe doesn't work on those. Unfortunate. But yeah, so like this is a very cozy game. I feel like it brings in a lot of different aspects of other cozy games, which I like. So we'll just have to see what the new update has in store, but I definitely thought it was going to be a smarter decision for me to go ahead and just start over completely. Because at this point, if I haven't played in that long, I'm kind of like, I don't remember a whole lot in, like, obviously I know enough that I know where I'm going, but I don't remember, like, certain aspects, so I may as well start over and experience the full thing. But we're gonna head up here to the museum, and this should be where we get the chance to meet Errol. I was making sure he was still in the museum. But here is Errol. There we go. And we have officially met everybody, and I feel like it's a lot faster to meet everybody this way than it is with Stardew. But let me just go ahead and donate all of this stuff to the museum. So we have 60% of the splitting flowers, 20% of the dig site materials, and now I think all we have to do is go ahead and talk to Adeline. We'll get some potato seeds and some tesserae out of it, and some linone, so I can't complain. Okay, so it looks like she's currently at home in the manor, so we'll have to go ahead and head up that way. I will take this tulip. But let's go ahead, we'll head over to the manor and tell her that we have officially met everybody in town. Okay. Just go up here. She's normally over here, and nothing has changed there, so let's go ahead and turn this in. So congratulations on completing your first request. Why, thank you. So I'll take those potato seeds, also talk to Adeline quick. I could give her this tulip. I know she likes them, so I'll give that to you. This is very thoughtful. Oh, no problem. Okay. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and head back to my farm. I think I want to go ahead and plant those potatoes. So I think that's what we're gonna do. But also, while I'm here, so at the point of recording this video, I have one chapter left of Sunrise on the Leaping. And I want to know if anybody else has read it, what you're thinking. Because I genuinely had to take a pause after the chapter that I just read. So I won't spoil anything. If you do leave some comments on it, please be, respectful of spoilers. It's only just been out, what, over a week? So, I highly recommend, not giving any spoilers, but I genuinely had to stop and take a break at the end of the chapter that I just read. So it was like the second last chapter. So like I could be technically finishing the book right now, and I was like, I'm gonna take a break and come and film. So that's what we're doing. But yeah, I wanna know what everyone's thinking. I kinda wanna start like I've been waiting on it for a while. I wanna get my Discord back up and going. Especially because I'm wanting to start streaming this year, so I think that'll be helpful. But I kind of also want to have like my own little mini book club kind of discussion going on in there. Like nobody has to read the same books, but like we can all just kind of like talk about them and recommend them kind of thing. But if anybody would actually be interested in a book club where we, talk about the same books and read the same books and have deadlines, let me know because I'd be up for it. Because that's one of like my biggest things. Because like I'm filming this currently on the 24th of March. So this won't go up for a few days. It goes up on Thursday. So I'm filming this on the Monday. But anyways, what was I saying? This is how you know I've got sick brain. Oh, but yeah, so I'm filming this on the 24th of March right now. And as soon as I finish Sunrise on the Leaping, that will be my 15th book that I've read this year, which to me is wild. I don't know how I've managed that. I guess I have just a little bit more free time. Other than, like I'm working and such, but I wind down with a book every night, which I think might be doing it. But yeah, I want to know, like, if anybody's been reading, like, what are you reading? If you've read Sunrise on the Leaping, what are we thinking? Or What are you thinking as you read it? What books are we enjoying? You know, that kind of thing. I don't know, I like having conversations with people, and we'll just go ahead and apparently talk to Hayden because Henrietta apparently mentioned that we stopped by. I don't think I mentioned her, but Henrietta was that chicken, and she's pretty cool. Okay, so these are water chestnuts, if anybody was ever wondering where to get those. That is the spot. But we're gonna head up here to the museum and donate some more stuff. There we go. So we have spring foliage and another spring flower. I'm pretty sure I know where that last spring flower is. I just have to get it, but I don't currently have any pocket space, so that's a little unfortunate. But I think I'd rather have the water chestnuts compared to the seaweed. But I think this might be time that we go ahead and head on home. Kind of where I'm at. I think that might be a good idea because it's getting a little bit late and I kind of want to sell some of this extra stuff that I have. Berries I'm probably going to keep. I think they're kind of a good food resource, but let's go ahead and head on back to the farm here. And we'll head over to the shipping bin. Let's do this, this, these, these, I guess these. Okay. Part of me wants to go up and get that last flower. It's already 10. It might be a little bit too risky for me to do that now. So I'll just do it tomorrow. So let's just go ahead. We'll head in and get some sleep for the night. Okay, I'll put this here. This here. That's one thing I like about this game too. You don't have to, you know, craft a chest to begin with because you get one, which is nice. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and drift off to sleep. So we got 52 Lenone, 130 coins, or Tesserae, I guess they're called. And we are going to level up the town rank, and we got some money. I'm going to take a sip of water quick, sorry. Not too bad. We leveled it up twice, which is pretty good if you ask me for day one. And we're getting hit with a cutscene. Oh, this is the cutscene. That I can get a pickaxe. When I was here the other day, I noticed something suspicious about this tree. I believe it's covering old stonework. No, really, you wouldn't be able to tell. As a head of the Historical Society, I thought I'd investigate. Yeah. I wish I could skip this, but I don't know if I do if I still get the axe. Sorry, I moved and my chair cracked. But I think I need a moment. Let me take a swing at it. Okay. Hurry it up. Here, you can have my axe. Alright, so we just got a 1 axe, and we're gonna go ahead and cut down this tree here. There we go. So now you can see this is the statue of Calderis, and we have to go ahead and put his head back on. Which there is some significance to him, but I haven't fully had the chance to explore the lore of him when I haven't played in a bit. Alright, let's come over here, and first of all, I'm gonna chop the wood that is right here, so that I have it. There we go. Because if I can keep my little crop area clean, the happier I am. And then we'll go ahead and water all of this. Okay. Like that. Check my mail quick. Visit the museum. Alright. I can do that. I've already kind of donated things, so I might be a little bit ahead of the game, but that's okay. So I'm going to go ahead and head up here to the request board quick, because I want to go ahead and get my rewards and see what's up. So we have a money bag, and I think this is like the adventure hood or something like that. So just have to go ahead and unlock these. See how much money I get. 100, not bad. Talk to Oleg for a pickaxe or a turnip. I'll do this one first. I know I can accept both, I believe, but I think I would rather go after the pickaxe first. So now I just have to go ahead and talk to Oleg, which he is... I'm not currently seeing him. That's... Oh, he's down here. Okay. So I just have to go ahead and head on down here. Good morning, Celine. But if we cross over this bridge, we should be able to find Oleg. Take the berries. Okay. So he hasn't made it super far, so it should be pretty easy to catch up to him. Let me just walk up here. I want the berries again. So here is Oleg. I normally would say yes. Quickly, I want to get these. So we have some fennel and a leek. Alright. So now we've got this other little cutscene right here. Here we are. You must be the blacksmith. I just help out around here. I actually used to be a miner. Blah, blah, blah. And he gives us the old pickaxe. Now March comes in and he gets grumpy that we're out here. Don't you keep up, I'm here by special request. Okay. Alright, so we are good. We have completed that little story quest. We just got the one pickaxe, which is awesome, because now I can go ahead and start digging things up. But while I'm over here, I may as well head over to the museum. So let me just pop up here. Okay. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. You want bugs? So it's kind of really like Animal Crossing-esque when it comes to this kind of aspect, which I kind of like. I kind of like having things to kind of focus on like this, so this doesn't bother me in the slightest. Alright. So I'm actually going to head back in here because I do have some stuff to donate, so I'll give you that. So that is the second spring forage set item, and then we're going to go ahead and head up here. There's a dig site if you go up here to the left. Oh. Jump. I got a piece of wood, but I did just level up my fishing, so I guess I can't complain too much. Okay, ooh, pretty flower. So this is Middle Mist. This is not the flower that I wanted, but I will take it. And then I'm going to go ahead and hit these with my pickaxe, unidentified object. And then we have some peat. There we go. So as a heads up, the flower that I was after is usually up here, which it still is. So I'll have to come back and get that, but I do have some stuff to donate, so I'm going to quickly run and do that. I should also probably identify this object while I'm at it. Ancient stone lantern. Okay, so let's go ahead and run down here to the museum. We'll pop these in here. Like so. Perfect. And then I'm going to run and get that flower again. It's like a snow anemone or something like that. Take these. Okay. So we'll just go ahead and run across here so we can go back and get that flower. and see what's going on that way. And of course, I'm not going to complain about some more berries. Okay, pop up here, get this. Snowdrop anemone. That's what it's called. And then we have another spot here. And it looks like another object, so I'm going to get rid of the dandelion. What is this? Ancient crystal goblet. So I can go ahead and turn the flower and the goblet into the museum. So let's just run on down here again. And we will pop in and give those a little bit of a donation in here. Donate. 1, 2. Alright, so we just got a new reward. So you can pop in here, you can see the percentages on wings and such. I'm not going to because I kind of have a good idea, but we get this hat. There we are. So we have the farmer's cap. And then in here we have a hard-boiled egg and some tesserae. Hi, Elsie. Okay. Now what do I want to do? I don't really know. I think maybe I'll come up here and get these berries. But I think I want to head down this way because sometimes there's some more stuff that I can dig up like this. So we got some sod, which I should probably go ahead and donate, but I guess I'll run up there and do that now so that I don't accidentally sell it. It is a pretty common one to go ahead and get though, so I'm not like super worried about it. But, you know, I should still probably, you know, go ahead and donate it. Okay. Pop in here, we'll donate this. So that is the 60th percentile for the dig site stuff, which is pretty cool for day 2. So let's go ahead. I'm going to head back over this way. I think I want to go down to the beach and take a look. I know there's some new areas in this game that I have yet to see that came out with the update. I just haven't been able to obviously explore that quite yet, but I'm going to run around and see if there's any dig spots. Did they change the lighthouse? I could be wrong. What is this? Ooh, a new thing. Okay, so let me identify this. A trilobite fossil. I'm gonna eat this egg. Okay, pink scallop. I don't necessarily need you unless I want you for money. What is this? Okay, sand dollar doesn't have any thing to it either. What about the blue shell? I'm kind of looking to see if any of this stuff is like museum stuff, but I don't entirely remember what it consists of for that, so it might just take me a little bit, but that's okay. So let's just go ahead. We're going to head back up here. I'll talk to Tulithia. And we'll head up. And I think we're going to go ahead and head up to the museum again, maybe. I don't know. I haven't really, like, planned anything out, I'm not going to lie. So maybe we'll just go ahead and hop up here so that I know that I'm at least making some money. I don't feel like I need those berries. This I can use as a gift of crafting recipes. Part of me wants to sell it for money, but I know that I shouldn't. So I'm just going to pop some stuff in here. Organize a little bit. There we go. And then maybe we'll go ahead and head up here. Okay, let's see. Just keep on running. So I'm going to pop over here quick. Because I'm remembering I should probably be doing this. So turnips and potatoes I have. But I'm going to buy a couple of others anyways. The flowers and the cherries and lemons I don't care to do, so let me just buy these. Let's talk to Celine quick, and then I'm gonna run back down to my farm actually. Let me accept this, because now that I know I already have some turnips growing, but I also want to sell some. So we'll run back down here and get things planted and growing. Okay. Let's see. So maybe we'll go ahead and extend it by one this way, and then like one off to the side. So I'll put like strawberry here. This goes here, and then I'll put the two turnips side by side, which is probably gonna throw me off a little because I put them in the middle. Actually, no, I think I actually planned that out perfectly. Lucky me. Okay, so let's go ahead and head up here. And I should probably head back over to the museum to donate that thing, but let me see. What do we have in here? I could use this. I just don't know if the chances of finding it have been upped or not, if I'm gonna mess myself up by not taking that mushroom. But like, I don't have a whole lot of money, and that mushroom would be worth most of it. And I feel like that's probably not my smartest decision. Okay, donate, take this. So that's one thing into the prehistoric. And I wanted to head over here. Okay, so we've got some chickpeas and a daffodil. Level 4 is wild for that. Okay, we have some new hats. So this is the farmer's cap. It is pretty cute. I actually do quite like it. And then this is the adventurer's hood, which is not my favorite. I'm going to go back to my beret. But I also like that this stuff is all like changeable whenever you want. You're not locked into anything. So let's go ahead and head down here. I'm going to swim across. Although it doesn't currently look like there's anything over here for me, so that's a little bit unfortunate. But let's just go ahead and jump across again. I do have a dig spot right here, though. And it's something new. What do we have? An Aldarian sword. Okay. Let me get this in the museum right away. Perfect. 9:20 already. Alright, let's go ahead. We'll head down here again. Actually, let's go this way. I think it's about the same amount of time either way that you go. I believe. But oh goodness, how badly I wish that I had my bug net. Which obviously I'm not going to have on day 2. But I kind of wish that I did, because I feel like it would be quite useful for all the bugs that I'm seeing right now. Okay, there's like a bird just kind of like sitting outside of my office window just watching me. That was odd. But let's go ahead and get some sleep for the night. And then I think maybe we'll do one more day. So we now have a cutscene. Well met, mortal. Let's say this is a weird dream. Mortal, this is not a dream. I am Calderis, the guardian of Mistria. And he's been asleep for a very, very long time. He wants us to collect some essence. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say I'm honored, because it might be a little rude for me to say that I don't want to speak to him again. Alright, so we got 86 renown, 96 tesserae. And we are leveling up again. Ooh, look at us go. Oh, goodness. Not bad. Level 5. Feel like level 5 on day 3 is pretty good. Alright, so let's go ahead. We'll head out here. Kind of wish it was raining so I didn't have to water my stuff today, but we'll just go ahead and do this. I genuinely feel like I have forgotten how to play this game. And like, I'm not even joking. I feel like it's been that long that I'm like, what am I doing? Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of the stone on here. Okay, perfect. I just don't want anything to possibly mess with my crops, is kind of what I'm thinking. And then I think we have a tree growing here too. Like that. Okay. We have some mail. Let's repair the bridge. Okay, so I have to meet them at the Eastern Bridge. So I'm going to talk to Calderas quick. He tells us that we can get small little orbs of purple essence. So as you can see, we already have 2 of those. But I'm going to quickly run up into town. Check the request board. Request for wild leek. I think I can do that. Okay. So let's go ahead and get my tesserae first. There we are. And then we have a adventurer's jerkin, which I'm just gonna go ahead and just hover over. Meet Adeline near the bridge on the Eastern Road. That I can do. Okay, jump in. We got a crayfish. That's one thing also about this game. You don't have to fish to increase your fishing skill. You can just dive like that, which is kind of nice. But fishing's also a lot easier in this game than it is like Stardew, although I do quite like Stardew fishing. But this one I would say is definitely more like Animal Crossing. Alright. So here we are, the cutscene that I'm going to go ahead and skip. So, we need 60 stone, 60 wood. I'm going to steal the tulip. Alright. I need to come up here and break this boulder. So I'm going to have to start kind of getting ready to upgrade tools that way. But I'm also going to just kind of run around and look for a wild leek. I will take that piece of lilac. I always want to call it lavender and I don't know why. Okay. I'm not seeing any dig spots around here either, which is kind of unfortunate. Because I believe there's like a certain amount that grows per spot per day kind of thing. It's been a while for me on that, I don't remember. But I think I'm actually going to come down here and start to kind of get ready to gather that wood and stone. Sell this. Maybe we'll start with stone first. Since I don't have the mine unlocked yet, I think that might be better because it might take me a little while. So let me just run around here and start to collect this because 60 of it might take me a little bit. But I don't know, I'm actually having a lot of fun with this and I'm kind of happy to have brought it back. Oh, how I wish I had a bug net so I could get that roly-poly. Okay. But hopefully you all enjoying this too. Let me know if you want to see more or like, I don't know. I feel like it's been a while and I don't exactly know how this is going to perform on my channel compared to some other stuff because like Stardew hasn't been doing all that well lately. It was for a bit and now it's kind of like eh. So I don't know if farming games are just kind of like not what my community's after, which is totally fine. I enjoy them though, so I'll just have to kind of wait and see what happens, I guess. But let's go ahead and get a bit more stone. We are kind of running out of energy here, but that's okay. Keep this going like so, but we are now out of energy. So we don't collapse or anything, we just kind of yawn, which I think is kind of cute. But I'm gonna run up to the inn, because they actually offer a free soup every day. But I think if we head up here... Okay. Well, I was just trying to talk to Hayden. It wasn't like I was doing anything else. But if we head up here to the inn, then we can head up here and get a free bowl of soup. Yes, I would like a free bowl of soup. So that gives me a little bit more energy. Not a lot, but a little bit. So maybe I'll talk to people. It looks like the kids are playing hide and go seek, maybe? Okay, but I kind of want to head maybe to the dig site. So I'm thinking the dig site might have some more stuff that we can donate to the museum. And that we can get some more renown and some more status going on is kind of my thought process there. So, I don't know. We'll see. But let's go ahead and... I see something right here. So let me get that. Somehow I have dug up 2 of these swords. That I need. That is a shard mask, so that's something new. And then it looks like we've got 2 spots here. We've got a couple of peats, which I do eventually need, so I'm not mad at that. Is there anything else around here? Not that I'm currently seeing. So I think we have gotten everything from this area today, which is fine. So we got 1 new thing. Better than nothing new at all, but I mean, I do also get some money out of it, so I can't complain too much. Let's just head here. We'll donate the shard mask quickly so that I don't accidentally sell it. Okay, that is 80% done for the dig site materials, so not too bad. Some things are definitely a lot easier to get than others. There is some stuff that's like seasonal or legendary, so they're kind of, you know, a little bit tougher to get. But I think that just kind of adds to the challenge, and it's kind of fun. I don't know. But let's go ahead. We'll run... Okay, so it doesn't look like we currently have any quests available or anything of that sort. So maybe we'll run check out Baylor's cart. I need this. I don't know if it's smart for me to spend my money on it, though. It's probably not, but we'll get some soup out of it, I guess. Let me just do it. I know I could find one, but for my sake, this way I don't have to like run around and it's available right there to my own convenience. So let me go and say hey to... Oh, she's in... I don't know, I was getting her and Maple mixed up, I think. She's in here. So let me run up here to Lena. That's not what I wanted. I'm not trying to cook. Give you this leek. So we got some potato soup and some renown for that. I'll talk to Valen and Adeline quickly. So I can also purchase like food and drinks and recipes and stuff from here, but let's say hi to Holt and Nora. Okay. Not too bad. I kind of want to get some more stone. So let me just quickly... I wish I could jump off of this one. I don't know why I can't. But for some reason, it does not let me. Okay, do this. So we're 34 stone. About to be 35. Perfect. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot more stone that I can just easily grab from here. Ooh. Always nice when you get 2 for 1. Okay. Well, we are officially all out of energy. I could come up here and use the shrine, so this is kind of what it looks like. So you can pop in, you can see what costs what. So like I could go in here and get unbeatable if I wanted. Or I could come in here and get prepared picker. Like there's a bunch of different things. I'm going to save up for the higher amounts though, I think, as of right now, because I don't feel like I need anything else. I do find the time ones quite valuable though, like these time sensitive ones, big fan. But I think for now, let's go ahead and hop over here and sell some stuff. Like this. And then I'll pop the rest of this in here, I think. I'll keep this on me so I can see how much I had. And then I think we'll go over here and go to sleep. There we are. So 27 unknown, 105 tesserae. And we have leveled up to level 6 as we go into day 4. But I think this is actually where I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up right here. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, you can hit the like button down below. If you want to see some more videos from me, go ahead and subscribe. I post typically 2 to 3 times a week right now. If you're already subscribed and want notifications for when I post, hit that bell and I will see you all next time. Bye, lovelies!